Hi, I thought this will be an interesting clip, so let's check it out.
Why are you not married?
That's a great question.
Ooh.
That's on me. I had some things I had to work on internally.
What kinds of things did you feel like you needed to prepare yourself for before stepping into the commitment of marriage?
Just being faithful and just being committed, just like all in.
Have you had issues with like faithfulness or fidelity? Is that what you mean by faithful?
I'll be honest, I have. Yeah,
So that was something that might have occurred in your relationship that you've overcome at this point.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, you too?
Yes.
Wait, so like he did it and then you had to get your get back?
Sure. Yep.
So I guess when you guys stepped out on each other, how did you heal from that?
Personally, I had to build my own self worth and self confidence and kind of decide who I was, regardless of what my partner was doing.
I just had to spend some time alone and really see what was out there, like as far as like what I thought, and like it's nothing.
So stepping out gave you that perspective.
Yeah.
But you got the one.
Yeah, for sure.
What are some things that you think really makes your relationship work?
Loving your partner the way you would want to be loved, not making it about yourself all the time. There's a lot of sacrifice that comes into a relationship, and sometimes you got to sacrifice what you want or what you want to say sometimes.
Why are you not married?
That's a great.
The toxicity, right? Toxic people will only attract toxic people, and that will not build a stable relationship. This is a thing where women constantly get with the Pookies, the Chads, the Tyrones, the players, the bad boys, and hoping these men will change. Wanting to marry these men, wanting to be in a relationship with these men, and hoping that these men will change. That's the definition of insanity, right? Where you keep on getting with these types of men and constantly hoping for different results. You're hoping that these terrible men will change. And then you waste years of your life. You add to your body count. You add to your trauma. You possibly add to or add children in your life. And then you return to realize, you know what? Oh my God, I'm tired of this man now. After all this, right? All these additions, all these traumas, all these things that really, honestly, will devalue you, okay, in the dating market, right? All the trauma, the baggage, the lost youth, the higher body count, or whatnot, children. All these will pretty much devalue in the dating market. You have all this devaluement, and now you're like, oh, I'm done with this man. I'm done with this toxic man. When in the sense that you are pretty toxic yourself. Now I want the next man. I want the next man to marry me. I want the next man to be committed to me. I want the next man to be faithful to me. I want the next man to be six figures. I want this. I want that. Great that you want whatever you want, but do you qualify for it? Because here's the thing: you don't. Is it impossible? Is it impossible you find that man? I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying it's unlikely. And I'm saying it's unlikely you find this man that you want, even if he has all these things that you supposedly want. Because here's the thing: women that've been with toxic men, with the players, the Pookies, the Ray Rays, right? They have built an attraction to these types of men. That's her toxicity, right? That's one of her toxicity. That's one of her toxic attributes, that she is attracted to terrible men. So that toxic attribute, even if you could find a man that wants to be loyal to you, you most likely won't be attracted to this man. But all you think about, you know what? I'm going to settle for him. I'm going to use him. And then, you know what? Who knows? Possibly cheat with men like that. It is absolutely just, it's toxic.
Question.
Ooh.
That's on me. I had some things I had to work on internally.
What kinds of things did you feel like you needed to prepare yourself for before stepping into the commitment of marriage?
Just being faithful and just being committed, just like.
And she accepted him back, right? She accepted him back. So this is why I do not have sympathy for women in the dating market. a man that's not committed to you, a man that's been unfaithful to you, and you accept him back. Cool, cool, right? You love him, whatever. Okay, cool. Do not complain that he cheats on you again, that he lies to you, he manipulates you. Don't complain, because he has shown you his red flags. You chose to ignore them. So why would I hold bad men accountable when you, as women, right, take away the consequences, okay, of these accountability, of you take away the consequences of not being accountable, right? Why would men hold men like this, right? The Cam Newtons of the world, the Nick Cannons, the Futures. Why? When there are women that will accept these men, right? There are women that would accept these men back. You know, give these men a second chance, a third chance, a fourth chance, continuously give these men chances. So what's the point? Like, men will be just wasting their breath. There are cases out there, right, where men or just people in particular are telling women, helping women, right, get out of toxic, abusive relationships, right? Get out of these relationships. Help them, right? Advise them to get out of it. And then they go back into those relationships. I've heard plenty of stories like that. So really, that's why I like. So now I just wasted my effort, wasted my breath, for you to just go back to the same man that you complained about. So now I have egg on my face. I'm the fool, right? I'm the fool. Let alone, who knows, right? Let's say in worst case situation where that man that was abusive, that's toxic, takes his anger out on me, right? On other men that stepped in, on other people that stepped in to his situation. No, you're not worth it. Okay? You're not worth it, because when you can't even, right, hold this man accountable, why should other people? Why? Okay? When you want to be with this man, why would people step in then? It's like women lack the autonomy of being an adult then. You chose this man. You chose to be with this man. You've seen the red flags. You chose to ignore it.
All in.
Have you had issues with like faithfulness or fidelity? Is that what you mean by faithful?
I'll be honest, I have. Yeah.
So that was something that might have occurred in your relationship that you've overcome at this point?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you too?
Yes.
Wait, so like he did it and then you had to get your get back?
Sure. Yep.
So
Toxicity, right? Toxic only attracts toxic people. He was a red flag time person. He was a toxic person. No wonder he attracts a person like her who has no sense of morality. Why cheat on him when you should just leave him? Why now have the stigma that you are a cheater? Why? So now let's say this, right? After years of being with this man, and then, you know, all the traumas, all the things I've said, now you're outside that relationship trying to look for another man, but you are already branded a cheater, let alone all the other stuff that pretty much devalue you in the dating market. You think that will add to your dating resume that you are a cheater? It's like you lack morality, right? You lack any sense of morality, any real upstanding characters, any boundaries. Are you surprised that the man you're dating, the man that you want to be with, he also lacks it? You can't be surprised at that, right? You cannot be surprised. So it's things like that is just disgusting. This is why, right? This is why I said it. You cannot have sympathy for women in the dating market, because women choose it. Women choose it. Like, there are 4 billion men on this planet, and yet you have to stay with the cheater. You have to. You just have to stay with him. Because what? He's good looking, right? He's tall, he's good looking. Okay. Ignore all other red flags because he's tall and good looking.
I guess when you guys stepped out on each other, how did you heal from that?
Personally, I had to build my own self-worth and self-confidence and kind of decide who I was regardless of what my partner was doing.
I just had to spend some time alone and really see what was out there, like as far as like what I thought, and like it's nothing.
So stepping out gave you that perspective.
Yeah.
You got the one.
Yeah, for sure.
To be honest, I doubt it. I doubt he's thinking there's nothing. Because the type of man like this will still cheat. There's a higher chance of him cheating compared to a man that's never cheated.
What are some things that you think really makes your relationship work?
Loving your partner the way you would want to be loved, not making it about yourself all the time. There's a lot of sacrifice that comes into a relationship, and sometimes you got to sacrifice what you want or what you want to say sometimes.
Why are you not married?
I mean, it is what it is. I just want to show you that, you know what? Women do ignore red flags. That's why it's part of the reason why I say, why would I have sympathy for you? Why is there why do you deserve understanding? Right? Why your past, let's say this could be this is a past, right? Women like this, and then leads to women like, let's say in the Kendra G videos that I've done, right? You willingly date these terrible men. You willingly have kids with these terrible men. You willingly give your body to these terrible men. You willingly wasted your youth on these terrible men. And now you want a man that's better. But he's getting worse, right? He's getting a much worse version of yourself. Women think that, oh, I made more money, all this stuff. I'm more, that doesn't make you a better version. That really doesn't make you a better version. Unless you're looking to pay my bills, right? But so if you're not, then really it's not making you a better version. Women's money, their careers, their accomplishments, it doesn't make you a better version woman. It doesn't. Okay? So, yeah. What do you guys think?